So it's such a blessing to be here, to be asked, to be honored to speak into your lives this morning. We don't take it lightly. Aren't you glad it's cold in here? So you're all awake, right? Yeah, ain't nobody sleeping in this room, that's for sure.
Great job, Cath. Hey, guys, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. It drives Cathie crazy when I do this, so that's why I like doing it. I'm going off script right now. So I was listening to all the speakers, and the Lord just put it on my heart. Without him, we can do nothing.
Amen.
You guys agree? Nothing. I remember, I just love his boldness and his character, especially when he was in front of Pilate and he was getting judged, right? Pilate asked him, he goes, don't you understand? I have your life in my hands. I can have you crucified. And Jesus looked at him straight in the face and he said, you have no power over me other than that comes from my Father in heaven. Okay? So think of that.
Yeah.
Nobody else has any power over you other than what you give them and what comes from our Father in heaven. Okay? So you have to be bold in sharing him first and foremost. You guys, this is how we build our business. Okay? We gave everything to the Lord first and foremost. And when we did that, the results that came were indescribable. The compounding that came after we committed it to him first, we couldn't do this. What is happening in our business, we could not do this without him and his favor and his blessing. So I would just encourage you, if you're struggling, you guys, we have struggled. Growing up with 4 sisters, my mom and dad were very hard workers, but it was a struggle for them. It was very, very incredibly difficult. So much month left at the end of the money, okay? And we heard these spirited debates every night between the beer cans crunching and the cuss words and everything else. It was very difficult as a young family. And I remember my father being so desperate. He was desperate for something to come along to help bless his family, okay? So anybody else in here been desperate ever? It's a bad place to be, isn't it? And that's how usually people are successful one of 2 ways. They're either desperate or they're inspired. So if you're doing well financially and that side's okay, maybe you just need to be inspired. And you got that today so far. My goodness, we could go home right now and light this thing on fire, can't we? I mean, but if you're desperate today, I'm speaking to you. You guys, give it to Jesus. Give it to Jesus. Pray for wisdom. He asked, if you lack anything, ask for wisdom and he'll give it to you. That's what you're getting right now. You're getting wisdom right now, and how to speed up time in your business is coming from all these leaders speaking wisdom into you today. So you don't have to go out there and have experience on your own. You want to speed up time and listen to what's going on here with this leadership. So it's powerful. So put in the effort that people are describing to you. This is called networking for a reason. God gives every bird a worm, but he doesn't throw it into the nest. You got to go out there. You got to go out there and share with people with passion and conviction and belief and excitement and a servant's heart and make it about them, okay? You have to work your business or there will be no fruit in your business.
And you got to do it afraid. You have to. We are afraid sometimes too. Our phones growl at us too. Does your phone growl at you? With big sharp teeth? Yeah, ours too. Do it afraid.
It's so true. So you've heard from stage, treat it like a business, right? Do we have any other business owners in the room outside of LifeWave? Any other business owners? Okay, you guys look around. Most people in the room are not business owners. So when you say that, they might not understand. What do you mean? Do it like a business. You may, if you're an employee right now, or you have that employee mindset, you may have to build it as an employee, which means You go to work every day, you punch that clock, go in and punch the clock for your Lifeway business. Build it as an employee until you transition out of that employee mindset into an ownership mindset, and the income will follow as you do that, okay? So just be dedicated and be committed to whatever time that you can put into it daily, whether it's an hour, 3 hours, you decide, but make sure that time is set aside for your Lifeway business and you are committed inside that hour or 3 hours, whatever it is, okay? Dedicate that time to your business and do it every day, over time, and magic happens, okay? So be consistent, very important.
One quick thing on that. What I heard, and you may have heard, I hope you all heard this too, from Nicole. Wasn't she amazing, the fighter pilot?
Oh my
Holy
goodness.
cow.
Wow.
Right? She said, and I'm paraphrasing here, but she said something like, when you're working your business, bring all of yourself to your business. We are all busy. Every single person in this room is busy. Every single person that you talk to is going to be busy. But when you are working on your business, when you are punching in, put every distraction aside. Don't work on your business and try to send an email for something else at the same time. Don't work on your business when you've got the news blaring in the background, because your focus is not going to be 100% on your business. Whatever time you have to dedicate to this every single day, bring 100% of yourself to that time.
Love it. So guys, if it's meant to be, it's up to me attitude is so important. If your business is going to work, you need to work your business. You can't look left. You can't look right. You can't look up at your upline. You can't look up at, or down at your downline and say, wow, it's not working because they're not doing anything. Take ownership. Okay. It's so important. You have to take ownership and say, if my business isn't where I want it to be, then you have to decide, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? Not other people, up or down. What do I need to do? So it's so important. Don't blame the upline, the sideline, the downline. Just go to the mirror and get real with yourself and say, if it's meant to be, it's up to me.
And there's the sheet to help you do it. Y'all know where this is? We call this the Keep Us Honest sheet. Because we're not like everybody who graces this stage today, we are just like all of you. Every single one of us. And there are days when we look at this sheet and go, oh.
Or we go, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is our keep us honest sheet. And if your business isn't growing, it's because that sheet's empty. Take this sheet from the downloads on This Is It team and hold yourself accountable to your business. Get your upline involved if you need that, and make sure that you're filling out this sheet every single day, and thinking about it doesn't count. Okay? Thinking about it doesn't count. You have to fill the sheet out every single day, and it'll track. When you track the details and the efforts in your business, you can forget about the pin levels. They just come.
Yeah.
Okay? Those will come. As long as the activity is high, the pin levels will come.
Keep it simple. A lot of us are talking way too much. Way too much. And I'm pointing fingers at us too, because again, we do it too. Stay focused. You've heard it a million times today. Now you're going to hear it 1,000,001. I'm super excited about the water machine. I'm super excited about everything that corporate brought to us this weekend, but we don't have any of it in our hands yet. What we have in our hand is X39. 86% of this company's revenue is X39. Why would you chase 14%?
Did you guys hear that? Why are we going to chase 14% when we have 86% that's proven? Don't do it. Huge mistake. Huge mistake. The other stuff is coming. It's exciting, but we don't have it yet. Say word none.
Yeah.
Don't say it. Don't even bring it up. Don't post anything about it. It's not out yet. You're going to excite them. You're going to get them all jacked up, and then you're going to fail because you can't deliver it. It's not deliverable yet. Okay? So stay focused. Stay focused on what you have your hands on.
Yep. Use the system. Save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. Please use the system. If it's not on This Is It team, don't do it. Don't do it. We get calls all the time. What about this? What about that? Is that on This Is It team? That's what I ask. No, then don't do it.
They already know the answer, right? They already know the answer. So don't be a patch professor either. This is something we fell into the trap too. A lot of great products. If you're a patch professor or you're teaching the protocol promoter, right? You're going to slow your team down. It may be working for you, but what you're doing is making much more difficult for your team. And you guys, this is about efficiency, speed, duplication. Stay laser focused. Laser focused. I'm telling you, this is what we did, and there's a strategy. You guys, this is proven already. What you see, all the leaders coming up here breaking records in the industry and in the company. We're #1 team. You don't have to get creative. It's already there for us. So just humble yourself to the system and submit yourself to the system, and you'll get some of these results that like these leaders are getting up here. It's remarkable when you do it. Now it takes a little skill set, but don't answer the questions. I love how Matt does this too. When people are asking me a bunch of questions, the first thing that's firing off in what's left of this brain is, where am I going to point them? Where am I going to point them? I'm not answering the question. I'm going to say, okay, it's a product question. Steve said, This Is It info. I point them there. They get the most up-to-date, the most relevant information on X39 from David Schmidt himself. Why would they listen to a contractor from Orlando when they can get it from the premier inventor himself? They don't have to. Don't do it. Okay, your friends know you. Get them to know David Schmidt. Watch what happens to your business.
Yep. Check yourself. We all have to check ourselves every day. If your business is not where you want it to be, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. What do you need to change? You probably don't have to change much. A tweak here, a tweak there, right? Use your upline. If you don't know who your upline is, find out. It's like Toy Story. If you don't have a buddy, get one, right? Your upline is there to help you. So if your sponsor isn't working the business, find out who's above them. Find out who your senior presidential director is. They will help you.
It's funny, you guys. Cathie and I do this. Maybe you've seen us in the audience. Sometimes we do this all the time. We're cracking each other up. You know, for our appearance. You know, we're coming up to each other and say, "Hey, anything in my teeth? Check my teeth. Check my nose. Check my ears. Check my breath." You know,
but we're being serious.
Yeah, it's
right?
important.
That may be the tweak you need, is to just chew a piece of gum before you talk to somebody. I mean, it may be that simple, right?
Yes, and another random tip, right, is be the kind of sponsor that you would want to bring into the business, right? And be the kind of brand partner that you would like to sponsor, right? So wherever you're at in that equation, you know, just be the kind of person that is going to fit in good to the family, that is going to take ownership, that is coachable and teachable. And sometimes it's tough, right? I don't like to be told what to do either. You know, how long's it been? 30 years? No. But you guys, you understand what I'm saying. We all need a good coach. And we have it here with Steve and Gina Merritt. My goodness, what a blessing you guys are.
Yeah.
What a blessing.
Come on. They deserve another round. Come on.
Don and Sandy, our sponsors.
Yeah.
My goodness. The best in the business, you guys. Make sure that you're coachable and teachable. It is so important, and submit yourself to the system, and it'll speed up time for you.
Okay, we got 20 seconds left. Let's
go.
Last thing. So y'all are here, obviously. How many of you wish you had more of your team here? Look around, y'all. Don't come to events alone, period.
This is what Steve, you might remember this. 20 years ago,
in a Waffle House.
In a Waffle House, we go big. It was actually, we stayed up so late after the meeting, it was the only place that was open. So we went in, he started drawing circles on a napkin, and I saw the compounding effect of this. I got so flat fired up. I was like, my gosh, this is the answer. This is the answer. I got so excited. And I said, okay, I'm all in. What are my top 3 tips? The first thing, without hesitation, out of his mouth was, Carl, you need to become a good promoter and inviter to the live events and the live Zooms. Same advice today? Same advice today.
Yep.
You
So
guys,
if you're not
big tip.
registered for Rise Up right now, you all got that QR code. Scan your phone, get registered right now. And registration, I believe, is now open. When we made this slide, we didn't have dates yet. August 22nd to the 24th. Thisisitconvention.com. You sign up first so you can go to every single person on your team and say, I'm in. You're coming with me. We love you guys. God bless you.
God bless you guys.
Elite
Hey.
Senior Presidential Director, Carl and Cathie
And finally-
Firestone.
And finally, let's close it out. Let's give God the glory, okay? Let's give God the glory one more time. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope, and a future.
future.
God bless you.
Love
guys.
you.